Well, good morning and thank you for joining me for another episode of Get Up and Get Rad with Kipper, a daily YouTube video series where we run down all the different things that you can be excited about on a daily basis. Today is Thursday, February 3rd, 2022, so let's get into it. Alright, so here's the deal. I really try to make these a positive way to start off the day. And sometimes there are historical things that happen on these days that I feel like we should mention even though they're not the most positive. So today, February 3rd, is the anniversary of what's called the day the music died. This is when a plane went down that had such famous and influential music artists such as Ritchie Valens, the Big Bopper, and that guy whose name is escaping me right now, Buddy Holly! Buddy Holly, lead singer of Buddy Holly and the Crickets. Gosh, that was almost super embarrassing. I'm glad I got that out of the way. So, that was a tragic but very historical event, and then also went on to be mentioned in the chart-topping hit by Don McLean, American Pie. Also, very important to note that the plane that these amazing musical artists went down in was not called the American Pie. That was just an urban legend. So, is that positive? I don't know. If you're a big Don McLean fan, yeah, maybe. But it does bear mentioning. Okay, let's talk about celebrations now. Next up, today, February 3rd, is National Carrot Cake Day. Does anyone really prefer carrot cake over any and all other cakes? Like, is there someone that's like, ooh, you know what? It's my birthday, guess what I want? Carrot cake. If they do, that's great. You might be a rare type of person, and that should be celebrated. I know that when I was 5 years old, I saw a carrot cake in a bakery case, and I thought it looked like the most amazing thing ever. I liked carrots, I liked cake. It was covered in white frosting and had little tiny frosting carrots on it as well. It looked amazing. I begged my mom to make one for me, and she did. And I was very disappointed. I've grown to like them a lot more in my adult years, but man, I'll tell you, as a 5-year-old, really wish I had gone with the classic vanilla or chocolate cake. All right, next up, something very amazing is happening in Alaska right now. This week, they've been celebrating the Cordova Ice Worm Festival, and today is Cordova Ice Worm Day. That is exactly what it sounds like. It's a worm that lives in ice. It was started as a way to boost people's spirits in Cordova, Alaska during the cold winter. You know, they get a lot more darkness over there at this time of year, and it has become a week-long festival to a tiny little worm that lives in ice. If you're wondering where Cordova, Alaska is, I Googled it for you, okay? So it's southwest of Anchorage, Alaska, and it would appear that the only way you can get there is by flying, that there's no direct driving route. I looked up for quite a few different Google directions. None existed, but you can book a 55-minute flight. So if you are hoping to make the most of your week, you could still jet up there. It's going on tonight and tomorrow. I checked out the schedule. You could be eating delicious fresh-made burgers. That's one of the scheduled events, not only tonight, but also tomorrow. If you are a jet setter and you really want to have a one-of-a-kind of experience, why not check out the Cordova Ice Worm Festival and to send us a full review. All right, that's a pretty bizarre Get Up and Get Rad, but those are very important things to cover, and we will be covering more and giving you more things to be positive about tomorrow with another episode of Get Up and Get Rad with Kipper. So get up, get rad, and get awesome!